We believe that the maximum sentence in this case was appropriate, and I believe we missed an opportunity to send a strong message.
Anger and frustration tonight from Chicago police and the family of fallen officer Ella French after a federal judge rejects the maximum sentence for the man who bought the gun used in that shooting. Jamel Danzy of Hammond, Indiana, pleaded guilty to straw purchasing that weapon for one of the brothers charged in the officer's murder. Dane Placco has more reaction from the Dirksen Federal Building.
And it's just so sickens me that, you know, the sentence was only 30 months.
Carlos Yanez Jr. was among dozens of Chicago police officers packing a federal courtroom for today's sentencing. Yanez was shot in the head in the same attack that took the life of his partner, 29-year-old Ella French, during a traffic stop in August of last year.
I lost my career, and I'll never be the same with my friends, family, my son. I'll never be the father that I could have been, you know, so we face challenges every day, but it's just something needs to change.
The two brothers charged with that murder, Imonte and Eric Morgan, have yet to go to trial. But Jamel Danzy of Hammond, Indiana, has already pleaded guilty to straw purchasing the murder weapon. And prosecutors today urged federal judge Robert Gettleman to give Danzy the maximum 5-year sentence for that illegal gun purchase, saying he knew his friend Eric Morgan was a felon who couldn't buy the gun himself. In emotional testimony, Officer French's mother, Elizabeth, faced Danzy in court and said, "What did you think that weapon was for? Your choices took my daughter from me forever." But Judge Gettleman said there were mitigating circumstances, including Danzy's abuse as a child, leading to mental health issues, and the fact that Danzy bought the gun under pressure to keep his friendship with Morgan. As a human being, I understand the desire for vengeance, but that can't be the basis for sentencing, Gettleman said, before ordering Danzy to prison for 30 months, exactly half as much time as prosecutors had asked for.
Although we respect the decision of the judge in this case, to say that we strongly disagree and are extremely disappointed, we, all the people behind us, would be an understatement.
And if this doesn't change the sentencing procedures, officers are going to think twice before risking their lives constantly and not getting the justice.
Danzy covered his head and didn't talk to us as he left the courthouse. He's scheduled to report to federal prison to begin serving his sentence in early February. At the Dirksen Federal Courthouse, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.